All right, before everything else, before I get into this, I need to personally speak to you. You don't talk to people like that, okay? This was venomous because you put my mom into this. This is personal. And maybe you thought that would just hurt me and I wouldn't identify it and I wouldn't actually answer this question. Well, you're wrong. Because that's part of being a Christian. You have to see a broken world and still believe that there's a peace and eternal restitute coming. So I will answer this question, but you need to be careful how you speak. Because you could really offend someone. You realize you could have asked the same question without involving my mother at all? You could have just as well have asked, well, why is there brokenness in the world? And I would have answered the same in kind. But for you to bring my family in this, that's wrong, dude. You cannot be doing that. Maybe you're struggling and maybe you had to lash out, and I guess I'm just always getting the lash outs, but that really hurt, dude. And you need to watch how you speak to other people. Because if you're expecting respect, you better bring it right back. On to the video. What up, my wolf pack? It's your good boy, Pitch Black Wolf. All right, I'm coming at you with another Trinity on Trial. This is basically a space where you guys can ask any questions. Doesn't matter what question. I will answer it to the best of my abilities as I go through my personal journey in my Christian faith. Okay, so this next question. Why is God allowing your mother to go into AFib? Why does he not cure her? Wow. You really went there. Okay. So, first off, maybe you didn't think I'd post this one. Perhaps you thought this would hit too close to my heart, because when I tried to contact you on it, you've ignored me and made sure not to answer if you wanted a shout out. I said no questions were too below the belt, and you guys are definitely going for the groin. But you know what? That's okay. Because pain is a necessary part of life. But what's not fine for me? People sitting around believing that the brokenness of this world is God's fault. I guess it's just that much easier to claim an omnipotent being is doing nothing than looking inside ourselves and understanding that we are the ones to blame. And blame, to me, that's an inaccurate word. Because, unpopular opinion, I'm happy we were able to sin. I'll go so far as to look in the devil's face and give him my thanks for his part. Because without it, I have no validation of free will. If I chose what God wanted for us every time, peace, prosperity, eternity, I would never know if my choices were my own. I want to be God's child, not his slave. And with our defiance came the knowledge that we are, in fact, given our own minds. We chose more than God at that point, and it was then we learned of the other side. Pain, loss, and death. But that's not all we learned. We learned of what he did after we chose to defy him. We got to see his character at work. He joined the broken world we defiled and died for us to secure our souls. And I believe the only reason he did not whisk us away is because we, as humans, still need to go through it. A popular quote is Philippians 4:13. They call it the superpower verse. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So then anyone in pain should just be able to zap themselves cured. Yeah, no. This is what happens when you take one verse out of a book without considering the context. This was said when Apostle Paul was imprisoned and sentenced to execution for his beliefs. He was responding to his people who were concerned of his fated end. Paul ultimately was executed for his faith. Christ strengthened him to endure, not escape. Life's gonna throw some hardballs your way. And this verse is about bolstering against it, taking the hits, and still trudging forward in faith. Paul walked to his death without hesitation, believing his God would be there on the other side. Wolfpack, I know it sucks, but we need to know about pain, suffering, loss, and perhaps even the process of death, to never again take for granted the gift of our eternal paradise to come. Now, I know whoever sent this was yet again lashing out. All right? This is the second time, people. Listen, if you have any other questions or concerns, please let me know. Do not make this personal next time, okay? That was very, very low and very uncalled for. And anybody else, if you want to respond in kind to this, that's fine. Listen, I don't have to shout anybody out. I only broadcast that so that people know I'm willing to send other people that way who have that same thought process, and they can work that out together. Because I know I'm not always going to be the one that you turn to, which is fine. This episode is all about my personal experience and my personal beliefs. So it's no big deal if you guys don't want to continue it. But if you do, my link's in there for you too. All right, the rest of you who are watching, if you do have questions, concerns, please do check out that link in the description. Hashtag Trinity on Trial. The first letters are caps for each word. Pitch Black Wolf and Trinity on Trial. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And yeah, that's going to be it today. I will be doing my donation stream at 2:00 p.m. Guys, do come in there and support. I mean, they've given so much to us. It's time to give back what they've given. Peace of mind. All right? That is going to be it today. I will run with you all real soon. Pitch Black Wolf.